we are here with the grand finals of Blast Istanbul. The two best teams here in Turkey, and they are starting this one off so quick. It is, of course, Train, and it's a fast fight on the B-bomb site with Device finding those first two frags, but he's lost his teammate. That's Zipex down over towards the other side of Train, and Device hasn't fallen off at all. In fact, Device is going to come skewer this from the side. There's the first and the second. He's looking for the ace, and what a way that would be to kick off this pistol. Tarek, little does he realize, being wrapped from behind, he's done. And Astralis will take round one. I mean, these kills could just come to him. They could all line up unless they all go past, because 3 players down ramp thanks to the flash. Fallen, the last one in, and Device has all this info. There's no way they assume he's still up here, you'd think. And it looks like Device, just like in the pistols, is gonna stop the plan. He picks up the kills to go with it. Device and Glaive. And Device yet again. Stewie 2K's managed to sneak his way out into the bomb site. I mean, Device finally spots it, sure enough, but that could have been a big entry frag for the Tees to then try to burst off of. But Device again and again, he picks up these kills with ease. Astralis to the 4-0 start. Really want to get their footing on this B site. They're going to have to go through fire if they want it. They're going to have to fight tooth and nail. And they will pick up 1 kill, sure, but Device, there's just no solution to him right now. Tarek, okay, gets something towards that A site, so a little bit becomes in question, but with bomb in their line of sight, you'd think they should still be able to control this. It's a smoke for Fallen that he's going to be able to plant inside of. Although, 2 kills right back. Tarek nowhere to be found, and that's a defuse as well. This is Astralis with 5.
But there's only a couple of angles that people typically will peek you from.
There it is, 1 and 2. Beautiful. Just as you alluded to, those headshots connect with what looks like ease, and Device will take 2 more. So welcome, Astralis. 2 on fire. This is just a clinic. 20 frags, 1 death. Let's keep this going.
A portion of the map that he has just innovated so much on. And
nice flashbang. He gets the shot out of Magus, he baits him to fire, and then it's Tarek to just win the duel through smoke. Zipex's position's been abandoned. They don't want to fall into a 3 versus 5 here. He's got 2 players on the other side of this, bomb and op included with Fallen. 2 towards Pop Dog, and that last man, Tarek's gonna be lurking in through Ivy, but yes, sure, the smoke does fade to the favor of Glaive, picking up the first kill, dropping bomb. Getting the confirmation now because there's 30 seconds. There's 30 seconds for them to get out and deal with this bomb site, but again, they can pinch this still. There's a dedicated defense from Astralis over towards Ivy, but now that gets pulled away, and just as it does, it's perfectly layered, but it does fall on Zipex, and he too just gets blown away. Welcome Mibr to the game. They get themselves down ladder just to find Glaive on the other side. He had only just then, at that moment, burst back inwards as they fell. Right place at the right time. Could grab himself another, but for now it's over towards the site that Dupree kicks himself to.
Which, frags are not always offered up here, but the execute is on.
Yeah, it's just a straight up run out. I mean, it's not the first time Astralis have given up this real estate, given Mibr possibly a false sense of security. Because while they have been offered some footing towards the site, it's not that the defense isn't here. I mean, Astralis, they're ready for this retake, and before the bomb's even planted, they've lost 2 more bodies. Dupree's position known. Device as well has fired a shot or 2, and Z Connector's still in firm control, and all the while they're winning these duels, they still have that continuous wraparound from Glaive. What could be the nail in the coffin is that flank. Stewie dropped, and now coldzera's down with him. 5 deaths.
And making it a lot easier to seal up clean rounds.
I also feel like Mibr weren't tested in their positions last round, and oh my god. More headshots aplenty, pistols up close do nothing. There was an AK, sure, that Catalyst rifle in this one, but it doesn't get much done, just a single trade.
A clinic, man. This is a monster performance from Astralis. Looking as strong as ever, and the 2 players we are highlighting just now come together for a kill apiece, as you mentioned, in separate parts of the map.
Like, this was a total gun round, and you look at the amount of damage that's been dished back to Astralis, it doesn't even look like that. Coldzera replaces the feet of Fallen, both of which were just there in smoke. Glaive potentially assuming that they had departed, but they just traded places. And I love the way that Glaive stays so far forward. I don't think there's many players that just float alone like that. It does cost them this time. Yeah, once this gets moving forward, I think that's when Zipex strikes. Sure enough, comes wide. Doesn't get the kill to Coldzera. That's 2 beautiful headshots that puts it on Fallen. He's gonna have to lead by example, and he could, unless this peek from Dupree gets it done, which it does. Astralis with a 12th.
We have it on default setup once again. Coldzera's making his way across upper. Don't know why that Molotov went down right in front of him, but he goes for the fast entry, maybe to make it seem like they were gonna slow it down, I'm not sure.
Trying to play mind games with timing. Magisk gets blindsided. Glaive's got a good position to try and lock this down, but he can't finish the spray. The frag won't get much done either, and then he falls. This could be a second for MIBR unless Dupree just throws a total wrench in the works because bomb's not been planted and he's already here to fight. Sure, Tarek says goodnight, puts him to sleep for now. Zipex emerging from the smoke and looking for a gunfight of his own, but he too toppled. Tarek doing a great job of swinging this down to at least a 1v1, but look at Fur's health. 5 to 100.
He might honestly be relieved to hear that it was an op of all things, considering his HP, if it's not known how much he has left. And again, a total reset of the situation as he goes back to Whitehalls. Can have a good chance of winning it. Oh my god, he's not gonna plant.
Oh, he just gets caught in the movement. T-Con has been quite predominant in these A plays. Smoke goes down at the feet. Zipex will be tested with a multi-frag, which he does not get, only one. And Device, being caught between smoke grenades here, has afforded this plant for MIBR. They still have presence over towards the A site. Remember, Fur got out very early on, and he still resides just outside that T-Con.
Interesting as the clock ticks down. No one making movements. Dupree late to respond. Wants to go up the ladder too. He's being very aggressive about this.
Just trying to bang frags around, just trying to distract maybe. I mean, even if he calls attention, that'd be great. But now it's 2 kills back for the favor of MIBR. They have a man advantage in this after plant. And you do see the CTs just trying to get desperate here, running forward, blanketing it in smoke, and just jumping on the bomb. It's a desperate defuse, but it's nearly there. Fallen will deny it for a second, but still.
Pistol round out right now. Molly to back 6 to assist instead of a smoke for the players to come up Ivy.
Then they put down their own smoke to the left side. It is still a bit of a smoke trying to obscure this. Fallen ready to receive, but it looks like Astralis are going to try to make the most of their opponent's smoke by going into the train yard itself. It's the flank around from Stewie and a push up from Fallen that doesn't net him a second kill, but still leaves us in this 3 versus 2. Zipex, having wrapped around from Ivy, can't connect the headshot, and maybe Glaive comes to help, but he's gone. So Glaive finds himself alone, and then Stewie just slays him. MIBR.
So it's the half deco for Astralis this time.
Nice flash grenade. Zipex gets one fully blind. MIBR are losing bodies and giving up guns. I believe that's a FAMAS soon to be retrieved. On top of the MP9 of Zipex, Glaive denied up close. The ump good for a single kill, but now it falls to Cold and Stu. And only Cold. He's got 3 opponents ahead, but it looks like they'll eject and head towards the B site. Oh no, not like this.
The whole squad eviscerated just like that. I mean,
the 17th swings things back. Tarek not scared off of this position despite the utility.
Oh, that was great timing. Tarek tried to wait as long as humanly possible for that flash to pop, and Glaive just waited him out just an iota of time more.
That's a big kill for Stu. He just grabbed the ump and he gets behind them. I mean, we saw Device in a similar situation when they were on that CT side, but luckily the threat's been cleared for Astralis, and as has the Z connector. 2 kills quickly, and another from Magisk. The last man's revealed himself, and there's nothing he can do. Nothing at all, other than maybe another kill. Lucky to be alive at 8 health. Fur wants an upgrade from the MP9, but Device already quickly behind his teammate. So 15 to 3, 12 points the difference.
Too scary, so a couple of phases of rounds that need to be conquered from IBR on this long road back. Getting the 5v4 is obviously a good start.
Yeah, but Astralis, they know they have rounds to play with, so I think it's for that reason we see this just utter aggression on both sides of the map, which hasn't gotten them past the line of defense just yet. Scout shot's good to damage Zipex. He drops to 15. Still, this bomb could be planted. There's no utility here for MIBR to try and stop it with frags or fire. So sure enough, the retake will be on. And 2 Ts have already ejected their way up back into the upper halls. My question is, does Stewie just get blindsided? Yeah, absolutely. Device goes for the peek and there's nobody there to cover. While Tarek does spot Zipex beneath, that's just a ruse. It calls the attention and it seems like this is it. It seems like Astralis just dumpstered MIBR.
Oh my god.
16 to 3 on their own map choice. The opening map of this series.